Oh, yeah, and it's us, the podcast that you could trust with our thoughts and opinions on hip hop and things of that nature. Yeah. You got myself, Flaw 700. You got Jarrell, and you got the great one. Ant, what's going on, fellas?
We're shaking, baby.
Still with it.
Episode 79s of Barz and Shotz. We're approaching those triple digits, man. We almost at 100.
We gotta do something special.
I just want to salute the fellas on commitment. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of podcasts be starting and they don't finish. They don't make it to 79.
Right.
You got to do this for the love, man. The bag and everything come later, come with it. But you got to do this for the love. Episode 79, bro. We got this week.
Offensive tackle Ronnie Staley, left tackle for the Baltimore Ravens.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him tonight. Just to get it out of the way.
Speaking of football, we got the Bucs and the Green Bay Packers on. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are up 28-17 at the moment, third quarter. My team being Tampa Bay. I'm not going to
you psych. Stop it. You psych.
You psych. You psych.
Don't try to downplay this shit.
Psych, no.
You psych.
A humble man that I am, I will remain such. But this will be huge though. With Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting their own Super Bowl, will be the first time ever. Tom Brady going to the Super Bowl in the AFC and the NFC at this age, just history on top of history, man. Prestige. Like
this will be the first time a team hosted the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Oh shit! If they win.
And you might just have the old head going up against the new young gunner and Patrick Mahomes. We're not gonna sleep on Buffalo.
I'm about to say because Josh Allen is a young gunner as well.
Yeah, but he's not the MVP. He's not the face of the league. He ain't the $400 million man. Come on now, we talking about
500 million. 500 million.
Oh, my bad.
Well, let's just say this:
500 million.
You gotta think about Josh Allen. This is what his second year.
Yeah,
third year.
He's gonna get close to that when his contract comes up too. Don't get it twisted. Like he had a crazy year this year.
He gonna get close to 500 million.
Yeah, I think that's a whole difference.
No.
Bro, I don't think like, so, bro. Since outside of winning the Super Bowl, bro, I don't see it.
Yeah, all right. It's always like that in football. Like Mahomes is going to be the highest paid, right? Somebody is going to get a bigger contract than him. It's like that in the sport. It's always like that.
I know what you said.
I'm not saying that he earned it. He should be getting paid more, but somebody is going to get paid more.
I see what you're saying. I just didn't think that Mahomes' contract was going to be the way to go for future quarterbacks. I just thought he was an exception to the rule. But now you took
ain't no exceptions in football. Your contract, depending on the position, is your contract depending on the position. Since he's the number one, everybody under him is going to try to get over that. I'm telling you.
You got to do what he did first, bro. His second, really his first starting year, through 50. That's not 55,000, bro.
No, but that's not true. You do not have to do what he did to get the same contract, yo. I'm telling you.
You can go in there and negotiate, yes. But if I'm any other franchise, you're not getting a sniff of 500 mil, fam.
Yeah, you would. If your quarterback is young and Pro Bowl level, somebody is going to get a high contract. I guarantee it. I'm not saying that they should, but they are going to get it because they can't lose them. Here's
what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at Steph Curry, and I'm looking at Patrick Mahomes. Golden State Warriors are now the third. They're ranked third behind like LA and New York as far as value.
Okay,
that came from Steph Curry putting in his work the last few years. The Steph Curry of the NFL is Patrick Mahomes, where we've seen this franchise win a Super Bowl and we've seen this franchise just be dominant, and now their value in stock has went up. Now, a lot of, at the time, Steph Curry contract wasn't heard of, and now everybody's getting $200 million contracts.
Right.
So that is one thing. So you might have a point. It's just the fact that when I saw his $500 million, I just thought that was just the NFL saying, hey, you're the face of the league. Everybody else is going to get these $120, $150 million contracts until you ball like Patrick. But hey, if they can get it, that's crazy.
I don't see Josh Allen as getting it. I don't see him getting $500 million. I don't see it, and that's just it.
Josh.
I may be wrong, but I don't see it.
Josh Allen, like 22, Pro Bowl level quarterback, led the league in passing.
Yeah.
And just as
he all right.
Yeah.
He said he all right. All right. Hold on. His number one wide receiver just led the league in catches, yards, and touchdowns. Yo, Josh Allen balled his ass off.
Who's that? Diggs? You talking about Diggs?
Yeah, Diggs. His first year there, he did that. His first year, yes.
And just like that, Tom Brady throws an interception.
I said, it ain't over, baby. Yeah. I know you. Stop smiling, nigga. Stop smiling.
So where do we want to start, man? We want to start with the verses?
Yeah, we can start with the verses.
Keyshia Cole and Ashanti. I mean, where did we want to start? Because there were so many things that happened with the verses. I mean, it was the tardiness. It was the fact that they had to do a versus separated, and then we actually had a versus. So we can break this down.
I'm gonna get the chat.
Break this down 3 ways. I guess we could start on a positive note with the songs. Let's do that, fellas. Let's show these ladies some love. And
like, you want to do the track list first?
First,
I want to show everybody how they look.
My fiance was down here rocking, bro.
You know what I mean? This how they look.
Rocking. I couldn't say what I wanted to say and shit, but you know, we was rocking.
Ashanti looks gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Keyshia look good too. That's just a bad. That's a bad picture though. That's a bad picture.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Don't get she look way. That's a terrible picture. Whoever took this. I did not take this. This is not me.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't take this.
Ashanti, but that just goes to show you, Ashanti didn't have bad moments. Ashanti really carried herself very well throughout this entire verses.
She did. You know I mean? Only thing I don't like, right? She got the red bag Doritos over there. I don't fuck with those, yo.
What?
Blue bag. All blue bag.
All blue bag, baby.
Red bag.
This is a blue bag household, nigga.
Nacho, bro.
You're gonna put whatever. Listen, they write that check. You put whatever back there, bro. The red carries.
See, don't get technical. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm like, if I'm Ashanti, I need the blue bag. She getting the red. That's all.
Okay. I'm just saying, for me, Doritos has a trillion flavors, but the red brand carries the flag. Whenever you see Doritos, you're gonna see that red John.
Nah,
I feel y'all though.
Blue bag all day.
Spicy Doritos for me.
What's that? The purple?
Nah, it's the red.
Red. Dark red bag.
Okay.
They starting to cheat for Green Bay, flags everywhere. But anyways,
we gonna have to hear this all podcast.
Like 20 flags.
It was a bunch of songs. It was a couple songs Keyshia played I wasn't feeling like we said we was. I don't even remember. I think I stopped watching after a while though. But she was definitely playing that shit I didn't want to hear. Like,
hold up, I'm gonna get the track.
Album cut the tracks. I ain't never feel. I like the fact that she played the Pac joint.
I ain't like none of them Pac songs.
Play your cards right was oil though.
Here we go. It's a little small. I can't make it no bigger than that though.
But it is what it is. We can see it. I got good eyes. So we had Keyshia Cole go first with Change My Mind by Kanye West, and that went up against Happy.
I can change my mind, bro.
You wanna know?
Keyshia on that,
man. Happy winning that for me.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, I think you could go either way with those, but I'm going with Happy with that.
I just think that the Kanye West production, Keyshia Cole was it was like her first song, right?
Yeah, that's her first single.
And she came in different.
For a while.
Like Keyshia was different. So this Changed My Mind just set the stage for Keyshia Cole for her career. You know what I mean? Like that's how she took hold of her audience. Like she spoke for a generation, or she spoke for a group of women that wasn't being heard at the time. Because not everybody was happy. You know what I mean?
Man, Happy was trash, yo. I ain't gonna just call it what it was. The beat was trash. The video was trash. The song was subpar for me.
It was
okay, bro. It was okay. Anybody could have sang Happy, bitch. I could have sang Happy, bitch, and been a star. Like, I mean, nobody else could have sang I Changed My Mind. Ashanti, Keyshia Cole could have did Happy, but Ashanti couldn't do I Changed My Mind.
No, but if you're gonna go with that, Ant, I mean, that's not fair. The fuck?
It is fair.
I mean, it's not. So in that case, you wouldn't pick any Ashanti songs because Keyshia Cole is a better singer.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about those two, that song in particular. Yeah. Happy was regular as hell, bro. Happy was regular as hell.
So next we got the song that I muted. I Should Have Cheated versus The Way That I Love You. I'm going to Ashanti.
Yeah, I love you.
It's 1-1.
The Way I Love You.
Get that I Should Have Cheated out of here, fam.
See, that's what I'm saying. I got a 2-0 so far.
Ooh. Does Ashanti know that you call and tell her she was down 2-0?
No. I said I had Ashanti in the first one though.
No,
I got 2-0 Ashanti.
Oh, you got 2-0 Ashanti. Okay.
Yeah, I got Happy and The Way That I Love You.
Okay, my bad. So I got it 1-1. Enough of No Love versus Don't Leave Me Alone.
Don't Leave Me Alone. See, I got Ashanti 3-0 now.
Okay.
I don't know neither one of them songs, so I'm abstaining.
Should have let you go by Ashanti, Rock With You. Should have let you go Keyshia Cole, Rock With You, Ashanti.
4-0 Ashanti.
4-0 Ashanti.
I should have let you go was kind of oil though. I
like both of those.
Dark Child, man. I'm fucking with Should Have Let You Go, yo. Dark Child ripped that, yo. That's I'm fucking with that.
Okay.
I remember Keyshia Cole versus Southside. Ashanti.
Southside 5-0.
Southside would have beat anything Keyshia Cole played. Shit, Southside.
She played it. She played it as her 5th song.
Ooh, Southside would have beat anything Keyshia Cole played to me, man. That's in the words of oils.
Okay, so in my mind, as we're gonna do it like 5 in a clip. This is 20. To me now it's 5-0.
Okay.
Flaw, you got it what, like 4-1?
4-1, yeah.
And you got it what, 3-2?
3-2, some shit like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't going 1-0. What else we got?
So now we got
last night.
And ain't it funny?
These two.
Nah,
hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Last Night and ain't it funny?
Last night's winning.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Last Night, bro. Big J.
Jay, what up, baby?
Yeah.
We talking. We got the track list up.
No. Yes. Nothing's beating.
So hold on,
bro.
Hold on.
Nothing's beating Should Have Let You Go, bro.
Hold on.
You tripping?
Hold on. You know the show started at 5, right? So you gonna come on here just to disagree with me, nigga? You gonna get the fuck out of here?
What are we talking about? What
I'm saying? Like he gonna wait till he disagree with my shit, right? I should have put his ass on here.
Nah, I'm disagreeing. What's up, man? I'm good, man. How you?
Should have let you go up against Don't Leave Me Alone. Yeah.
Oh, no. Should have let you go against Rock With You. So that's beating Rock With You, Jay?
Yes, it is. All right, I gotta cuss.
Yeah, Should Have Let You Go. Should Have Let You Go. That go hard, bro.
All right, Jay, hit us back when you free, man.
All right.
Yeah, but this is Jay we talking about. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's personal. That wasn't a bigger song than Rock With You.
The breakup songs mean more to Jay.
Okay. It wasn't the biggest song to Rock With You. If you put it like that, it wasn't the biggest song. But I think the song is hotter though. Like I just think it's hotter. Like
okay.
Last night,
I think if you play them both in the club, Should Let You Go gonna get a bigger response than Rock With You.
Well,
baby.
Ashanti didn't really have that connection that Keyshia Cole had. So I think that in Keisha's prime, she just had the ears of the people that needed it. Ashanti with these happy melodies, it just was more. She tried to go to that pop world. You know what I'm saying? Like she tried to explore a certain genre, and I don't know if it worked. Could have been like the Murder Inc. going down with the feds and all of that kind of crippled Ashanti, but she was trying to go somewhere else. So Keyshia Cole was, of course, if you hear Keyshia at that time, the women was going to feel it more. Because once again, not everybody's happy.
Should Have Let You Go was hard though.
Where we at? Last night ain't funny. Okay.
Hold on. We have a special chat here. I'm gonna highlight that. It say Facebook user, but last night is from a young lady by the name of Janice Jones. I don't know if anybody has heard her.
Oh shit! I know who that is.
Okay. Do you? And I ain't know if
Yeah, that's my fiance. Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to her. She said last night, so we got to go with last night.
Absolutely.
I would have picked last night anyway, because last night is better than Ain't It Funny. I'm sorry.
Last night went. Next round.
I didn't know Ashanti wrote Ain't It Funny, but once you know she wrote it, you can hear her singing it now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Next round, we had battle with two Pacs. We had Play Your Cards Right versus Pac's Life.
Obviously.
I'm fucking with Play Your Cards Right.
Yeah, obviously this is Keyshia Cole. I never heard of that fucking Ashanti Tupac song.
Pac's Life was on this album, Pac's Life. It was the lead single on the album's Pac's Life.
The problem with Pac's Life. That was around the time we were kind of sick of Pac's.
Yeah, I don't think I listened to that album, period.
Nobody listened to that album. So for that song, so when it played, a lot of people didn't even know it existed. So it seemed like Ashanti just pulled something out the ass. Like, oh, you got one? I got one too. Like, what the fuck is that?
And
so
that song kind of whack, yo. That song trash.
Don't forget to on that. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Pac's Life is trash.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, Pac's Life.
That definitely got to go to Keyshia.
Love versus Rain on Me.
Rain on Me. Got to.
Gotta go with Rain on Me.
Rain, that was my
Love
shit.
I like Love though. Love was my shit, but Rain on Me.
Love, I think if it would have went up against something else, it would have got a point.
It would have won. Right. But Rain on Me, bro. The
brought
song, the sample, the video,
exactly.
Like that whole shit was dope, yo. Everything.
I love that sample, like the Dead President's sample, and Can I Live, Jay-Z, like that sample. It takes me, Can I Live? It just takes me somewhere, man. So Trust and Believe versus Down for You. I'm going for Down for You.
Going for Down for You too.
Do you trust me? Do you love me? Do you put it on me? Ja Rule, baby.
And you got a decision. Ant froze.
Oh, and it's Ant turn to get that Nelly hook up. Let's keep rolling, bro. Let's keep rolling. You've changed. Keyshia Cole, Runaway versus Runaway by Ashanti.
I could go with You Changed. To be honest, Keyshia, I could actually go Push. Like I'm not huge fans of either one of those.
That's a fact. That's why
neither one of them are whack though.
And at this point, I like to play fair, so I'm gonna give Keyshia something because I don't think I gave Keyshia anything in a minute.
Yeah, but that's not being fair though. If you have to give her something, that's not being fair.
I mean, I have no reason to give it to either one.
That's charity, nigga.
But I have no reason to give it to either one.
So we gonna give it to Keyshia?
Do I want to be an unsportsmanlike judge and just let a killer, or like, okay, listen.
So all ties go to Keyshia because she's losing.
No.
That's what it sounds like you saying.
But this is the one. This might be the only one I do it. Right now it's might be for me.
How about this? You can't. Okay, I give you this one, but you can't do that shit again.
Okay,
you got one mulligan. That was it.
I won.
That's it.
That was my.
So we halfway, right?
Yeah.
I got Ashanti spanking her right now.
Yeah.
It's like 10. No. If we play 10 songs, it's like what? 7-3.
7-3. I'll go 7-3.
I go 7-3.
I go 7-3.
It might be even 8-2. I just don't remember.
It might be 8-2 for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe 7-3 me. Okay. Now we got Heaven Sent and Baby. I'm going with Heaven Sent.
I gotta go with Heaven Sent, even though Baby's that joint though. But Heaven Sent can't lose.
Yeah.
I think Heaven Sent would have beat anything Ashanti would have played. Mm-hmm. That's like my favorite song on this whole playlist.
Okay. Heaven
personally.
Only You, Ashanti. So I guess they flip now. So I guess we had number 10. Mm-hmm. So Only You, Ashanti versus Keyshia Cole, Brand New.
Brand New is that shit.
Yes. Brand New is that shit.
That's one of my favorite Keyshia Cole songs. And I don't even know if that was a single.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But I got to get that to Keyshia.
What's Love, Ashanti, Fat Joe, Ja Rule versus Trust, Keyshia Cole and Monica.
What's Love?
Love?
Easy.
Got to do with it, babe. Into You, Ashanti, Fabulous versus I've Changed, Keyshia Cole and Jaheim. Ashanti this isn't even a real record though, honestly.
Yes, it is.
It
she
is.
wrote it. And we on So Into You and I've Changed.
That's hard to say she wrote it because that was Tamia's song originally. So you can't rewrite Tamia's song. Or Tamia did.
Oh, hold on. What I missed up?
Ashanti Flurry.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we hear you.
You got that Nelly hookup tonight, huh? You welcome.
And you hear us?
I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, we can hear you too. You clear. You good.
All right, so where we at?
Trust. No, Into You featuring Fabulous Ashanti and versus I've Changed, Jaheim and Keyshia Cole.
Mm-hmm. You can't knock Ashanti.
It's
for Into You, yo. She wrote that, man.
Okay, but what I was saying was, how do you write a song that was already written? Like this song was already done, the beat. And
didn't she write it though?
No, she didn't write it. I don't think she wrote it because Tamia had a version of this record already.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. She didn't write that song though. That's what I'm saying.
But how do you write the song that's already written? All they did was take the hook that was already there. I thought.
No. I'm talking about the original song
that hook
for Tamia. She didn't write that for Tamia. That's
what
I'm asking.
You saying she wrote it for Tamia?
Yeah. Ashanti wrote that song. That's what I'm saying. That's why she get to play it.
Oh, but I'm saying then play the Tamia version then. If you wrote it, that's
you can say that. Yeah, okay. You can say that. I can say that. Yeah,
that's where I was confused at.
Yeah, but she wrote that though.
Because the Ashanti version never made the Day of Light, so it's hard to judge that record because we know the Tamia record. But if you wrote it, then
so hold on. Before you said you're not giving no more ties to Keyshia Cole though. So is that a tie for you? What you saying?
Well, I'm going with So Into You just because.
Okay.
I'm just saying I wish you would have played Tamia's version. If you wrote it, you still get the credit.
So wait a minute. You said all that shit. You dissed it that long just to still give it a point.
This is what I do, man. What do you want from me? I've been doing it for a year and a half, man. You act shocked now.
That's some shit Jay would have did, man. I'm pissed. I'm mad to argue with you. Okay, the next is movies.
What was your point? Like,
my point was she wrote it so she could play it. I don't. It's no knock for me.
Okay, Ashanti movies versus Give It to Me featuring Sean Paul featuring Keyshia Cole featuring Sean Paul.
I'm going to give it to
movies. Ashanti movies.
I give it to Sean Paul joint to give it to me.
You giving charities? Okay.
No, it's not charity. I'm not a big fan of movies.
Okay.
It's all right.
Mesmerize, Ja Rule and Ashanti versus Let It Go, Keyshia Cole, Missy Elliott, Lil' Kim. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go, yeah.
Let it go.
Even though Mesmerize was a hit, though.
Before we continue, here's some of the issues that the Murder Incs and the G Units and artists like that fall into, where like you're real big in your prime. But when you put them up against other legends, like the Ja Rule songs just might lose. You get what I'm saying? Like a Ja Rule record isn't going to guarantee you a victory. But when you say you got Missy and Lil' Kim on a song together,
yeah, that's different.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like at the time,
the song was better anyway, though.
It was, because guess who was on it? But at the time when Ja Rule, everything Ja Rule and Ashanti did was fire.
Yeah.
But it's okay now.
It was a hit.
If you put it up against something else that's fire, more than likely it's going to lose. That's what I'm saying. So
I can give you that.
Yeah. Like having Ja Rule, like having Jay-Z in your back pocket works. Having Ja Rule in your back pocket
it might not.
It might not work. Yeah. I got that whole feature. You about to win this round. I got that Ja feature. I don't know.
It depends on what you're going up
against. You just the hell out of Johnny.
Am I bugging?
It depends on what you're going. But it depends on what Ja song you're giving him. Ja didn't do a lot of features though. Besides Rainy Days, give me another Ja feature.
Him and Ashanti have a lot. Them
is his songs with Ashanti featuring.
Yeah, but if I'm Ja, I guess I'm just saying, look at this matchup here, right? Two huge records. And Ja Rule was like one of the biggest artists at the time, yet still, it doesn't guarantee you a win.
True.
Missy Elliott and the Lil' Kim feature does.
Yeah, because Missy Elliott was a bigger artist. She's bigger than Ja.
And having Queen B on it.
When they come to those two artists, she was bigger than Ja, right?
Missy Elliott? Yeah.
Because we cut that nigga off.
I mean, probably. Yeah, she was.
Put that comment on the board real quick, yeah. That's because y'all cut that nigga off. Who cut him off?
Ja Rule?
Ja cut himself off.
I think Ja Rule was that artist that we championed because there was nobody else hot. And then as soon as somebody else got hot, everybody left Ja. Like, think about it. He didn't like.
If Ja would have came out with something different from Clap Back, we wouldn't have cut him off, bro.
I don't know. 50 Cent had too much momentum, man. Ja wasn't coming back at all.
On some real shit, though, another artist
he came back with New York after that.
But another artist can't make me not want to listen to another artist, though.
No, not you. But when we talk about fake fans, like when you selling 3-4 million, those fans aren't really yours. And it's when momentum come out of nowhere, now all of a sudden Ja Rule going gold. You know what I mean? We've seen this happen to all our artists. You know what I'm saying? You selling 10 million records, those aren't your fans. Those are just people jumping on the wave.
Roland said, so you really did.
So you saying you did, Ja Rule? I wasn't the biggest fan of Ja. Like, no, you can't name too many people who were the biggest fans of Ja Rule. Ja Rule was nobody's favorite artist. Nobody. I don't understand what you're saying.
I never bought a Ja Rule record.
Nobody's favorite artist. He was hot at the time, so everybody rolled with it. Put it on me. He had big records. But then when an artist came around that you could actually stick your ribs to, like 50, and you know what I mean, like T.I., like a bunch of artists started coming in, we could relate to them more.
And you never bought Ja Rule shit ever?
I bought 316.
Vini Vidi Vici.
Y'all didn't buy the first one?
Got Vini Vidi Vici.
I did buy Vini Vidi Vici.
I bought that.
Okay.
I bought
that's it. I ain't bought nothing else after that.
I bought Pain Is Love, but once again, we're talking about an era where nothing else was hot. And at the end of the day, you just wanted, you know what I mean?
I used to buy his shit. I'm not gonna front. I used to like Josh. Not like, you know, he was, like you said though, to your point, he wasn't my favorite artist or nothing like that.
Nobody's favorite artist.
Yeah, nah. But he was dope.
He wasn't corny.
He wasn't
corny.
Nah, he didn't get corny until the 50 Cent shit.
This one saying. That's what I'm saying. Like 50 go hard on you, bro, and then you came back with Clap Back, bro. Like, you feel me? Like I wasn't. That Blood in My Eye album was a improper response to the 50 Cent backlash.
This is what happens when you out of shape. For 3 albums and Murder Inc. albums, you've been making pop hit records, and now all of a sudden, I want something hard. You're not in shape to make nothing hard. To me, you can't just jump in and make something hard. I got to diss 50. That's not what you do for the last 5 years. You've been a pop artist. You've been a happy artist, and now you want to be clapped back. It's not. It's different, man. You got to be in shape to want to do those things. To me, that's how I look.
That was a Scott Storch throwaway too, yo. Word is right. That was a Scott Storch throwaway.
How this turn into a diss Ja Rule session?
It's not. Where we at?
Let's move on. Yeah.
Foolish. Okay, Foolish versus Never.
Oh, stop
Foolish.
Foolish.
Nothing's beating Foolish.
Break Up to Make Up versus You Complete Me. You Complete Me.
You Complete Me. I get that to Keyshia.
Yes, I don't. Bro.
You don't remember that?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I know You Complete Me, but I don't know the other record, yo.
Okay.
You Complete Me. Don't Let Them. Ashanti versus You. Remy Ma, Keyshia Cole, and French Montana. Don't let him. I don't know what Keyshia was doing.
Ain't go front. I don't know. I don't know that song.
Yeah.
I don't know neither one of those songs.
Yeah.
I don't know what Keyshia Cole was doing with that joint.
And that's the second to last joint.
Yeah, like that's how you finishing it.
And that was supposed to be like the king. Like the A's supposed to be last. You know what I'm saying?
Little Joker or something.
Yeah, like.
So it looks like Ashanti had 2 songs to finish it, Always on Time and 235. I don't know what happened there.
It's got to be messed up. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember because I actually did watch the whole thing, but I don't remember what went last.
Yeah, but we got Ashanti smoking Keyshia Cole.
Yeah, it was a lot to it.
And I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little different. I thought Keyshia records was going to hit harder, but when them joints start dropping, bro, when that because Only You ain't even on. Y'all with the Only You, she played that, right? That was further up. I think I missed that, right?
I don't think she played Only You.
It is right there. I see it.
Where?
There it is. I see it.
Oh yeah.
Only You versus Brand New or something, man. That Only You record.
Yeah, but see, I like Only You too, but we both gave it to Brand New.
Nah, I
because Brand New is I think Brand New might be my favorite Keyshia Cole song. That's personal for me.
Oh, that's her sexy record.
Brand New is that shit.
So
Only You is what.
We got Ashanti smoking Keyshia. Can't remember the numbers, but I was wrong in my prediction.
Yeah, me too.
And I should have changed it when Ashanti first got there. Ashanti just looked like she just like she was more of the total package. You know what I'm saying? Like she just looked like she was more prepared and she was calm and she was confident in her material. So with that being said,
you need to hold on. For one, you might need to apologize for Ashanti.
I thought I just did.
No, that's not a good apology though. You said she ain't had 20. Like you didn't just say she was gonna lose because I said Ashanti was gonna win, but you didn't say she was gonna just lose. You said she didn't have 20.
Ashanti, my darling, I'm sorry. You smoke boots.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
She was beautiful, gorgeous. She sat there like a queen, and she just was better overall. Keyshia Cole just showed her ass. I would have had Ashanti winning this 20-0 if you really want to think about it because of the professionalism. Let's talk about it because this verse is later than most verses, and Ashanti came out first. And she sat there, was jamming, listening to the song the DJ was playing. Shout out to Ashanti for that, because if not, we would have been looking at 2 empty chairs. Keyshia Cole, though, refused to come out, ladies and gentlemen. This is breaking news. If you don't know, she refused to come out because there's a few things that she didn't like about the setup. She could not. First off, when the quarantine versus was announced, Keyshia Cole had an eye rolling emoji in the comments, so she wasn't feeling that. When she challenged Ashanti, it was the thought that I was going to be in the same presence with her. And we just got finished watching Gucci and Jeezy, and I think that's when Keyshia issued the challenge, I think.
Wow. That challenge been in the works way before that versus that they was talking about it. So they kind of knew about it beforehand. Like, right. We've been talking about this like way in the spring and summertime.
Okay, but with the thought that we were still going to be in the same facility, building, we're still going to be in the same spot. So with that changing the energy, can y'all see why Keyshia could be upset with that? You know what I mean? Like, I can't sing, I can't stand up, I can't perform, I got to sit in this chair. The way I'm singing, I got to sing sitting down. Do we feel Keyshia, or is, hey, you got to get it how you get it?
She came out and actually apologized though for that, and I think I got it. I don't know if I could play the audio. She did come out and apologize for that. Hold on, let me see if I can get it.
All right, so I'm just trying to figure out what's stopping her from still standing up and performing like this.
Let's see. Hold on.
Appreciate, and there was a lot of people. I was like nervous about that, to say the least. But more so than anything, I want to apologize for not sitting my ass in that seat. Okay, because I was there and I should have sat down. I should have just sat in the seat, no matter if I felt like, you know, the visual wasn't clear, or my music wasn't going to be right, or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? I think that more so than anything, people wanted me to sit, be present, even though they didn't know that I was present. Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
so she did apologize.
Okay, that makes it better.
That's cool.
That makes it cool. Like she called a fit before the verses was like, you knew this was going to be quarantine, and maybe they told her before 10 minutes before showtime. Maybe this was the first time seeing her setup. Maybe this was the first time she realized that she was going to have like a half screen, kind of like us right now. Like if we actually stood up, you wouldn't be able to see nothing. So we got a pause sitting down, like we're comfortable. But imagine if it was rappers or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you mean.
And once again, watching all those other verses, everybody got to move around. E40 and Too Short. Jadakiss and Fab, like standing up performing. You Keyshia Cole. You got
right, man. Let's not forget that Nelly was performing. Bitch, he moved around and walked around.
Shirt off.
T-Pain bounced around his whole set. Yo, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
nah, they couldn't move though because they had their mics actually fixed, so they couldn't move
as
anyway.
A performer though, bro, I just think like, you know, that was a little unprofessional. You know what I mean? She should have just sucked it up as a performer. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. You adjust and adapt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and
first. But as a diva, I understand.
Yeah, because The only reason she apologized, she ain't had to do that.
Because we didn't.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I disagree with her doing it.
Yeah.
But it's cool that she actually, she actually did that. That's all I'm saying. Because she ain't had to. We would have just rolled. We would have just rolled with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
right, her telling us why she wasn't there kind of makes it worse. So we just like, yo, Keyshia's late. We didn't think nothing of it. But to sit up here and say that, yes, I didn't come out because I didn't like the setting. I didn't like my sound. I didn't like this and the third. Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Like, we sitting there. At first, I'm thinking like Versus want to pump it up to 1 million because that's what they did. By the time Keyshia sat down, it was at 1.1 million. But I'm like, if this is why you didn't come, now I feel some type of way. I didn't think nothing of it. Everybody's late. So she didn't have to apologize.
It was a work night. It was a work night, dog. I appreciate the apology, bro, because it was a work night, bro. Like, it'd have been different. It was a Friday or Saturday night, but I had to work the next day.
I want to blame, Apple and Tim and Swiss for that, though. Don't put these shits on Thursday no more. Stop it.
Yeah, that shit corny.
Like, it's not a holiday. Niggas got to go to work in the morning, man. I'm old.
And what was I about to say? Oh, yeah. As far as the performing and getting up and moving around, I think that's tough to do when you got Doritos and Ciroc back there. Like, you can't really get up and move around. Doritos needs to be in the shot.
You can pick that motherfucking microphone up and have somebody bitch holding your phone and you can do your thing. Nah, bro. You a performer, bro.
Yeah, they didn't want them to do that.
None of that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they wanted them to do that.
They couldn't.
Doritos in the shot.
All right, so sit down and just let your song play. Sing when you feel like singing. Like, you don't have to sing.
Right.
You don't have to sing. We was playing records. You feel me?
But
Keisha's audio was fucked up too. Her microphone was way too loud.
And this is what happens when you do the quarantine verses. So I get why he was hot. I do, but you still got to sit in that chair. You can't throw a diva fit. Well, I guess these are divas. This is what they do.
Right.
Sorry.
I feel both sides of it, but as a professional though, you got fans and all that. You gotta put that shit to the side a little bit. I mean, like,
so
she half ain't want to do it anyway, bro. I feel like, with the energy,
I don't think she wanted to do it.
I just feel like she just did it just to do it type shit. Like, she ain't really want to do that shit in my mind. Like,
so to answer everybody's prayers, I believe. Now that we're in this quarantine times again with verses, we're gonna Swiss and Timbo was trying to come up with a way to get some Tupac versus Biggie and some MJ versus Prince. Now we talked about this before, and I think a lot of people talked about this because these are verses that we would have loved to sing. So it's not like Barz and Shotz or breaking any news or anything like that. But with that being said, with how versus quarantine style goes when it comes to dealing with people. And how frustrated that everybody is because the sound isn't the best, the visual isn't the best. Just having two DJs, I guess, mix these records together in the verses. How do we feel about that?
Hated it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that.
What's the point?
I can create my own Biggie versus Tupac playlist. I don't need them for that.
That's a fact because they're not here to pick.
The only way it'll be better, bro, is if you have the actual producers of those tracks. You got to bring Quincy old ass out and tell all the old stories on verses while they playing them. You got to bring all the collaborators from Prince back in the day and all that kind of stuff. All the hitmen got to come out, and all of the East Siders or the Outlaws they got to come out and all that.
Like Diddy got to represent
Big. It makes
sense.
Yeah, of course. Diddy got to
represent. Got to be there.
Diddy got to represent Big. That's the easiest part out of the four.
And maybe Drake can represent Tupac.
I don't think that's fair. Dre was there for like one record for Pac just like
a month or some shit.
I'm just saying. So who do you have sitting across from Diddy to represent Tupac?
Well, that part was y'all idea. I don't think that's how it's going to work.
I'm just saying if you did do it that way, like either somebody has to represent them. I don't want to see just two DJs on the stage playing their music. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to see Flex DJing nothing, but I just want to put that out there. I hope they don't call him to DJ nothing.
Yeah, they can get anybody to do big records though.
That is a fact because when you talk about the artists, it's not just the songs, but it's the actual artist that's there that we are entertained with as well. You know what I'm saying? Like E40, like drunk E40, drunk Kiss. We love that. Watching Fat fumble over his list, we love that. Watching Ashanti look good.
Who was the best drunk, Jada or E40? Who was more entertaining?
I don't know, man. E40
I didn't see
dancing
that.
and shit, man.
I would say
E40 was on that stage getting it, nigga.
I would say E40 because Kiss was kind of pissing me off with his drunkenness because he kept talking like, "Yo, Fab, don't play that yet. Let me tell you something real quick." Like
I was crying when he was doing that.
Talking through Fab's records. E40 was just cutting rug. E40 was just having a good time, and E40 showed me happy drunk. Like I just want to be happy.
Wait a minute, Jadakiss was happy as hell, yo.
He was, but he wouldn't stop talking. Like Fab couldn't even get so into you off. Hold up, don't play that yet. Don't play.
Yeah, word slide.
He was stopping his momentum.
You right. Hey, yo, shout out to Roland. He said maybe Shock G. Roland said maybe Shock G can represent Pop.
I hear him, but Tupac.
Nah, you can't do that. If you're gonna have Diddy on one side, Roland, you cannot have Shock G on the other side, bro.
You gotta have everybody, bro. You gotta have.
That's the only reason I brought up Dr. Dre. I'm not saying that he spearheaded Tupac's career, but if you're gonna have Diddy on one side, you can't just have fucking Diggle Planets over there, yo. You can't have that.
Now I know what we all thinking, but he's not here. That's Suge Knight. That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
like
no.
That would make it powerful.
That would make it uncomfortable, nigga. That would not make it powerful.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think Diddy got the upper hand. Have you seen Suge Knight lately? Suge Knight's not going to.
That's why I think it would make it uncomfortable. Like this nigga blind. He got a cane. I don't want to see Suge Knight over there. Third pick. That's not the same Suge, yo.
Third pick.
Yo, Ant,
you see?
Ant, relax. I'm not at that moment.
Hey, yo, he behind, so he don't want to.
Right, damn.
Okay.
Hey, yo, you was driving it and popped your bubble, huh? Damn, that's crazy.
So Brady's interception is about to happen right now, I assume.
Maybe not. Just keep looking, nigga. Keep potting.
Yeah.
Yeah, about this versus Flaw. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, nigga. About this versus.
It just happened. God damn.
It just happened, huh? Damn, you thought Ant was lying?
Yeah.
You thought Ant was lying?
Yeah.
You ever watch a movie over and just wish for the pain?
The ending was.
You can watch the same movie a million times. Like, nah, this ain't about to happen.
Yeah.
Boys in the hood, bro. Every time, boys in the hood. We're like, why they go that way?
Yeah.
Why didn't shoot Ricky, man? Why Ricky had to go down there, man?
You could have just held it, bro. You should have held it.
Why? Hold on. Why Ricky ain't bob and weave? What running back running a straight line down the alley? He should have got shot. We'll move on, though. I don't want to talk about that. We don't talk about that. I play football. He running back. Why you moving? Why you running a straight line?
Yo, so look, right with the verses, I heard they doing something for Pro Bowl or something. Yo, they trying to get something together for the Pro Bowl.
We talked about that like last week. We don't know what the fuck. What is it? It's a bunch of niggas just going up against each other's highlights. Yeah, I'm good. I'm cool.
So we good on.
Yeah, I'm cool. You heard right.
Football players highlighting their best plays.
Yeah.
So like
AKA I ain't watching.
Video, nigga take a YouTube video, they highlights it. He did spear his career. First time you saw her Pac was business. Is that the first? Oh,
yeah, Roland said that Shock G basically did spearhead his career. I understand that. I'm just saying Shock G cannot stand on the stage with Diddy. And
also, Pac moved around so much. Like there was a Digital Underground era, there was the Death Row era. Like there's so many eras in Pac.
Yeah.
So Shock G wasn't there during.
And if it's gonna be Biggie versus Pac, people are going to want to be like East Coast versus West Coast. That's why I said Drake.
Niggas don't need that energy, bro.
Like, that's what I said. It'll be uncomfortable as hell if Suge went there. I'm not saying for fighting reasons. That'll be crazy if Suge was there, yo. That'll be way worse than the Gucci Mane and Jeezy shit. That shit would be uncomfortable, yo. So
we don't want to see MJ versus Prince either?
Stop it. No.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, all right.
Nah, I'm cool, bro.
No. So it's gonna be like Quincy Jones on one side and Morris Day gonna play Prince records. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see that. No. As a Prince fan, I got this purple wall in the background for a reason. I don't want to see no fake Prince versus nigga. Stop it. No. You're gonna get me upset. Stop it. Morris Day better not show up at no verses and play no Prince records. I'm gonna be pissed.
Just so we know, Swiss and Timbo is working on it. Don't shoot the messenger.
Sheila E. sitting up there playing Prince records. Man, are you all crazy?
No, Mickey free, bitch.
No.
It's Mickey free.
Yo.
Just get him back out.
Nah.
So speaking of Kiss, Top 5 Dead or Alive just passed 1 billion.
Yes, sir.
Global streams.
Yes, sir.
Crazy news to me. I didn't
talk about it.
Yo,
1 billion.
Yes, sir. Man. Put it up there.
So we're talking about an artist who was here before the streaming services began. So now he's got a late start. We're also talking about an artist that's the streets. Even though Kiss has his singles, we're talking about a street.
All of his best stuff came out before streaming services.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
This is an accomplishment that I don't think people realize how big it is.
Yes. 1 billion streams, which is huge. Just like we said, Kiss started out in the 90s. A lot of mixtapes, freestyles. I mean, we're talking about a guy. We're talking about a guy who embodies hip hop. I mean, we got Kiss with the breakdancing. We got Kiss graffiti, rapping, bars. When you talk about hip hop and rap, this guy is the definition of it. If you want to actually go there, we're talking about battles, win or lose, whether you thought he won or lost, he took on the best. The best. Him and Siegel.
The very best.
I'm saying Rock versus D Block. Who? 50-50.
50.
Oh my God! Listen, man.
And that was it. Nobody else wanted him after that. Bitch, it was over.
That was
body 50. It was a wrap, bro. Nobody wanted. After that. It was over.
That was sickening what D Block did to G Unit, but that's another conversation.
It's the respect. It's the respect level from his bars from a person who didn't sell records.
Yeah,
that's what it is for me.
Word is
like Jadakiss, and I'm talking about he was legendary. Jadakiss was legendary before he was supposed to be, if that made sense. Because like when he was talking about he was top 5 dead or alive, like he didn't really accomplish nothing at that point but bars. You know what I'm saying? But that shows you that in hip hop bars matter. Like
he wasn't going wood, but he wasn't selling crazy records though. But he wasn't
right.
He was
it had
shit,
like we respected Jada, and Jada was a legend. Had nothing to do with record sales. Nothing.
He wanted those records.
All bars, and you believe them bars though. That's the main thing about it.
Right.
It wasn't about just like he from the hood and he talking street shit. You believe that shit when him and his partners were talking that shit. Like you feel me? Like a lot of his records is like the soundtrack to my life. Like you feel me? So
right.
This kind of hit different for me. You know what I mean? So I got goosebumps thinking about like
this nigga got goosebumps.
I got goosebumps. You want to see it, nigga? You want to see it? For real. A billion streams, yo. Just like you said, it's real for a dude that never sold records like that. Like that's crazy, yo.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, Kiss definitely
eating off them billion streams though.
No.
That's I was thinking about.
Ain't nobody eating off streams. Bro.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was thinking about streams. I just didn't want to dampen the mood, but we can because when you see a billion streams, and we're gonna talk about Drake's streams as well. When you see
because he just broke something too that makes this kind of look crazy.
Not really, because it's
not really though.
For us, yes, but it makes it look crazy with the number that Drake got, bro.
Okay, well, and we'll talk about Drake's number in a bit
because I saw that too.
Yeah. So and listen. His numbers is nuts.
Nuts. Like this ain't the same sandwich.
Same sandwich.
This ain't the same sandwich.
We're going to champion Kiss real quick.
Yes.
Thursday, but there's another number that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
All right, let's give Kiss some more, Sean. Just a couple more seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him up there. Now I'm saying I'm gonna leave him up there. I ain't gonna take a ball yet.
You do all that, yo. Like,
but Kiss.
So we what about new material after this though? You think this gonna spark him to do more, or you think he just keep good where he at? You know what I mean? He just gonna keep doing what he's doing, or you think this gonna like light a fire and to just like fuck him spot flood him?
I think all of them, as always, will put out music when they feel like it. Neither one of them are like money hungry or care about record sales. So
yeah, it doesn't seem like Kiss is chasing the street.
Yeah, he's not chasing this.
He got it through consistency. It's kind of like that home run hitter. Shout out to Hank Aaron. Rest in peace to Hank Aaron, man.
Oh, I was gonna actually talk about that too. I got a crazy stat for him too.
Cool, okay. But it's like that home run hitter who's consistently hitting 30 a year, and he winds up getting like 700 against that guy who did 61 year, 51 year. But that guy that steadily hit that 30, it goes unnoticed until he finally gets it. Like, man, consistency is what got it. Right. And I'll say that for Kiss, and Kiss having one hell of an ear. He's always been on the right remixes, or you could say that Kiss made every remix fire. We're talking about the guy who never had a whack verse, and we can't say that for many people who has been in the game for 30 plus 3 different decades, or is this the 4th decade? The 90s, 2000, 2010, and now 2020. I mean, he put out 2 albums last year, so that counts. He's put out 2 albums. His solo joint, Ignatius, right?
Right.
My favorite joint, yeah.
And the Locks album. So he's still active.
It's the same thing as when I said about Benny before. Like, it doesn't matter the song. He don't have a whack verse.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, obviously he's not at Jada level. Clearly, because Jada's been doing this for, like, a couple decades. Jada, no matter the song, I've never heard a whack Jada verse.
Absolutely. Ever, never, ever.
Yeah, he stopped rapping, you be like, Not even like whack. I've never been like, well, he ain't killed that. Or he could have did something better with that.
Yeah.
I've never said that about a Jadakiss verse.
And how many times have Kiss stepped? How many times has Kiss stepped out of his comfort zone and did and tried something new and it wasn't whack? Like, Kiss wanted to be the best artist he could with his solo projects. With no matter who he did a record with, Nas, X, he never got killed on none of those records. And when it came down to doing records for women, he killed them. The women love Kiss. We're talking about an overall package, man. Our favorite artists have had down years, but not Kiss, man. I can't remember a down year. If he did, we didn't know because they made it look good. I think those mixtape runs were eras where the labels weren't really doing them justice. But so instead of complaining, we got a lot of mixtape bars. And man, that held us over until like an album can officially come out, man. So I just want to salute the Kiss. Top 5 dead or alive. He has an argument. Never had a whack verse. Battled your favorite rapper.
Billy Streams.
Knows how to pick a song. Knows how to pick a beat. I think his first album definitely should have went platinum, man. I don't know why that thing stopped at gold. He had everything on that album. I mean, his second album went platinum, so he is a platinum artist.
Especially at the time, seemed like that would have.
It would have. It had every single you could name, man.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
I feel like it should have. I feel like it did, man. It gotta be platinum, man.
Knock Yourself Out was everywhere. So I don't understand why Universal didn't push that to the moon. But shout out to his second project because that went platinum with the Y joint.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Kid.
Now we're gonna talk about a different number, man. Drizzy Drake has surpassed 50 billion streams on Spotify alone.
Yeah, out of respect for Jada, I had an article with that, but I'm not even gonna put it up because fuck him.
Just on Spotify,
and we wanted to just on Spotify, nigga.
On Spotify. And let me tell you something. Drake had a deal with Apple to release exclusively on Apple for a minute. We're talking about a late start on Spotify. We're talking about like just one platform, and we're also talking about Drake having 35 billion of those with him as the lead artist, or just 35 by himself. I believe 35 billion streams with just
billion by himself. Just him.
That is why we said earlier that this is not the same sandwich. Like, I almost didn't want to bring it up. This is ridiculous. Like, this is almost like Malcolm X when they was like, one man should not have all this power. Nigga, like, to have 50 billion streams just on one service alone. And to be honest, Drake ain't even been out that long. When you think about it,
he hasn't.
He really hasn't. He just been killing every fucking year since he's been out.
And sometimes
he ain't been out that long. He's not that old.
And sometimes he like 33, 32.
Something like that. Yeah, that nigga young as hell.
And sometimes you got to step out your comfort zone. When I was driving Uber, I might have told this story before, but sometimes you just have to know. You have to step out your comfort zone to see the impact that they're having. Like, you can't see Drake's impact if you just in your own little bubble and you like to play the songs you like to play. Drake's hot. But back in the day when I was picking up college kids, man, they would say, hey, you gotta, Apple Music or whatever, and I would let them put their records on, man. And just picking kids up from colleges and parties. And Drake, it was all Drake. And then you realize the impact that this guy was having. So if this guy could have this impact at a Rider University, I'm trying to figure out the impact on all the colleges. Y'all got to be playing this everywhere. And no matter where you went, it was Drake, man. And he came out of nowhere. This kid from Toronto, no mustache, no beard at the time, looking real crazy. He didn't even look like the typical rapper. It's like, hey, Watch that Rick Ross. Watch that Ashton Martin video with Rick Ross and Drake. Drake looked like a guy. Drake looked like some shit out of something.
You funny as hell.
Oh, shit.
He came in like, you know what? Drake was Steph Curry before Steph Curry.
That's a fact.
The babyface killer. Know what I mean?
Word is like.
At that time when Drake came in, he just did not look like he belonged. Hip hop was a hard sport, and even the hard artists still made music for the charts. It's, you still just had to carry yourself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like so when T.I. hit the charts, he still was tip. You know what I'm saying? When 50, when Jay, all these guys hitting the charts, they still who they are. Drake comes in like, you don't look like you belong here, but
he didn't sound like he belonged here either.
Sound like it either.
Not just the look, it's the sound. He changed everything.
Right. And I guess it's something that we all should have known, because if you all remember Blueprint 3, where Jay-Z was shouting out a bunch of artists and he said Drake's up next, watch what he do with it. Yep. So it was just like it aligned around him. Jay might have saw it, because once again he was the first like stamped it, like yo,
he saw it.
Kid
a lot of people saw it.
Yeah, it was
a huge Drake, like when Drake signed to a major, it was a huge bidding war.
Yeah,
like everybody saw it. Like when I first heard of Drake, it was Comeback Season. So I listened to that mixtape, and then he had one out before that, but I listened to it, later. And then when So Far Gone came out, like it was a rap. Like with that type of music, other people wasn't doing it. Just the sound, and it was so good that majors went nuts over him. So everybody knew he was next. Like that sound was undeniable. That was another undeniable thing. Just like we was talking about, like Snoop in the West Coast. Yeah, that sound coming out of Toronto was undeniable. Like,
and it's funny to say that, because of Toronto, a lot of people turned him down because he was from Toronto. So that's
right. What before that.
Yeah, so like he's from there. It's going to be his best gift, and it's going to be his gift and his curse. He's from where?
The only rappers that we knew from Toronto. Remember, hold on, let me get Ant back. The only rappers from Toronto. Cardinal Official, and some dude named Choclair. Remember dark skin bald dude? But Cardinal Official was actually official. I actually liked him. He actually got a few joints. But before that, it wasn't nobody. So, like when Drake came out, when Comeback Season came out, he started to create a buzz, but he changed the sound and started singing on So Far Gone, and it was a rap.
Also,
word is bomb.
Another
because Comeback Season is straight bars and ain't no singing. It's just him rapping on, like that was when like Graduation came out. He got like a song with the Barry Bonds beat on there. Like it was just straight bars. Like he was just a rapper then.
We definitely hear until So Far Gone.
He didn't start singing until So Far Gone. Comeback Season is straight rapping. That's why I know he can rap. Like
now that you say that, Jarrell, I'm sitting here thinking now I see why Kanye West is kind of pissed or feels some type of way.
Yeah, he definitely. I forgot the name of the song, but he definitely got that Barry Bonds beat on that Comeback Season, and he killed that shit.
Because the doors that Kanye West opened. Because we talking about Drake didn't belong, Kanye West didn't belong, but it was that Rockefeller stamp, like it was the Young Money stamp for Drake, but that Rockefeller stamp made certain people listen to Kanye. Like, yo, this guy produced Jay-Z. Right. So that made you want to Kanye.
Yeah. Crazy part is I'm mad. I might play it next week. Because I think it's a mixtape joint, so if I play that bitch on here, we won't get kicked off. It ain't licensed nowhere.
Okay.
It's a mixtape joint. Like I know it's not going to take me off just because of the beat, so I might play it next week. It's actually dope. He killed that shit.
So Kanye West opened the door for artists who wouldn't necessarily get a look.
Because if you putting beats out there, that means anybody could rap on them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a pocket to actually snatch the beat if you didn't put the instrumental out. Because Just Blaze is one of those type of people that would never put the instrumental out on his beats. Mm-hmm. Because I remember speaking to Drake. Remember, what's the song with Rick Ross?
What, Drake and Rick Ross?
Aston Martin?
Nah. On Drake joint.
Aston Martin?
Nah, on Drake.
Lord Knows.
Lord Knows, yes.
Lord Knows.
Remember that beat? When that beat first came out, everybody went nuts. Just Blaze still refuses to drop the instrumental to that beat. So that's why you haven't heard that many people like rap on it on the mixtape scene.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll just take like I seen somebody took like a little clip of it and just looped it because he left a little pocket in it and put it on YouTube and shit. That's the only way you can get it.
Well, I'm saying there's a lot of beats like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of beats like that. Like producers have to push out the instrumental in order for mixtape people to actually get that shit, or they wouldn't be able to rap on it.
Yeah.
So Kanye West actually did that. So a lot of people rapped on his beats on their mixtapes.
Well, I'm saying Kanye West is like the first backpacker, non-threatening from the streets artist that was very successful. And you could say that opened the door for artists like Drake.
Hold on. Let me think. How successful are you talking? It's people before Kanye that was successful. They're
not Kanye successful though.
Common.
When you talk about backpack, would you consider? You might not, but you should consider Wu-Tang backpack music too. Like that's underground hip hop type of music. They weren't mainstream. They just happened to go mainstream, but they weren't. You know that.
Well, right. But my thing is, when it comes to the Wu-Tang, is they were so special and undeniable. I think Wu-Tang was an undeniable thing, kind of like the Drake.
But Kanye West is too.
Right. But Kanye West didn't represent a New York borough. He didn't represent a hood. He didn't so he didn't have that backstory that
he represents Shotz.
He was.
Yeah, like, even though he repped Chi-Town, but like he didn't grow up in the hood in Chicago. Yeah, like his mom was like a professor or something,
right?
Yeah, like she was a professor at the college. Like his dad was another educator. Like he grew up with educators. Like,
and it's corny, but we also know how we judge artists. We also know how we judge artists who don't have that certain background.
True.
So
as we shouldn't, but we do.
Right. So that's why
it depends on what they say, bro. It depends on what they say. That's what we judge them. We don't just judge them straight out the gate. It depends on what they rapping about, bro.
Nah, back in the day, we'd be like, where y'all from? Like,
back in the day, it was worse. Like now, I get what you're saying, but back in the day, if you weren't from the street, niggas wasn't trying to hear you, regardless of how nice you was. It was fucked up. Like it was a bad thing. That's all. Like people weren't. A lot of people weren't trying to hear that shit, even whether it was dope or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying about that, and I think that. So so I'm saying all that to say, I can understand that Kanye West wanting more homage paid to himself because he opened the door for all of these artists to actually not. You don't have to be a gangster, because think about it. Benny Siegel was next up in Rockefeller. Kanye took that from Siegel. Siegel was that dude, the streets, because you thought that's what you had to be. You had to be from this area. You had to be tough. You had to be this gangster. And Kanye West came and he snatched that.
Or Siegel just was who he is. Like,
well, no, hold on though. I would think he snatched that from. Well, yeah, he did snatch that from Benny Siegel. You're right. But that whole backpacker versus street thing was what we brought up before with him and 50 when they dropped at the same time. Remember?
Yeah.
That was when he took over. Like that was when like the street shit didn't matter anymore to me. People didn't care about that anymore.
Roland said Beanie had his run, but remember on the Blueprint album, Jace told Beanie he's one hit away. We're talking about
which he was.
We're talking about
Siegel. One hit,
right? We're talking about Siegel's one song, one feature, one Kiss type feature or something away from going to the next moon. His first two projects all gold, but we need platinum out of you. If you're going to carry this, if you're going to start your own label, we need a platinum Siegel. And
he got the potential, and he had all the potential.
So then after that, Kanye West, who not only does his own beats and who have made platinum records for all of Rockefeller, actually produces his own songs, actually rapped on them. He got good features on the shit. All Falls Down with the Lawrence sample that he got somebody to sing again. Jesus Walks, Slow Jams, Workout Plan. Ain't no more Beanie Siegel, bro. I'm sorry. Like when you put out an album like that, they're not gonna care about Beanie Siegel's street shit anymore.
That's a fact.
Because that album was so good, and not only was he so good
at just hip hop no more.
Right, it's not just hip hop anymore.
Crossing over.
It's a crossover, especially with Workout Plan. That wasn't no fucking hip hop.
Playing, yeah.
Like that was a definitely crossover.
And especially with Jay-Z, who didn't want to actually record music after Reasonable Doubt, but still had to because the Bleak wasn't ready. Bleak was never going to be ready.
That's the only reason Jay-Z ever put out music. He already said that he wanted to retire after Reasonable Doubt.
After Reasonable Doubt,
as a businessman, he couldn't do it.
Right.
Wouldn't nobody take the reins from him.
Right.
Wasn't nobody good enough.
Right. Well, no, don't say no.
He had a lot of talent.
Nobody
good enough.
Hold on, Flaw. When I say it's nobody good enough, to his eyes, you got to think about who he is. If they're not better than him, they're not good enough. So when you talk about Jay-Z, none of them were better than him.
Yeah, but I'm saying the only person there was
on par.
Good enough.
No, I'm talking about even the people after him. Everybody that he signed, he could not stop rapping because none of them can do what he did.
And I think
until Kanye West.
Until Kanye West. And that's when shit's changed.
Yeah, but we're saying the same thing. Beanie Siegel was he had it. No, I'm saying Beanie Siegel was almost there, like Jay said. It's just Kanye West came.
I think Beanie's had that potential to crossover, bro. I think he did. He was playing it away like host.
But before Beanie Siegel, he had all his chips in Bleak. He just could not retire.
Hold on. Shout out to Roland. Roland said Jay was a cash cow. Emil definitely couldn't do it. Definitely not Bleak. Why you bring up Emil?
Yeah, nobody's. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, he actually wanted Bleak to do it, but obviously Bleak wasn't Jay. So then he wanted Beanie to do it. You saw what Beanie did with it. Like it's not the same sandwich. Like none of them are Jay-Z. Yeah. That's what it all boils down to. Except for when Kanye West came.
What about Cam when he got there? Cam went platinum.
He's not Jay-Z either.
That wasn't Jay-Z's boy though.
And that wasn't Jay-Z's boy. He didn't want him there. Nigga came off vacation, was like, oh, we got Cam now? Oh.
And let's not act like Lloyd Banks shook the room when 50 was in the same position as Jay, and yet Banks is the art selling.
Exactly. 50 wanted to quit. Banks didn't want it, so G Unit folded. That's right. Except for when it comes to 50 and Jay, that's why they're different when it comes to business and stuff. Jay-Z actually stayed in music, and you know what he became. 50 went into something else and became what he became in TV and movies that Jay-Z is not. But
I'm also saying that Banks shook up the world in that era because that was the first time that a New York artist, because we done seen Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and a bunch of other artists, rappers. We've seen it all over. Ludacris. We've seen a lot of rappers start a label but can't get that superstar out. 50 was like one of the first ones to get that superstar out in Lloyd Banks. He just didn't want it.
Right. Banks ain't want it, bro.
Banks just didn't want it.
And shout out to Roland again. He said, I want to make this point too, because Roland said that Cam wasn't under Jay's wing. If Cam was under Jay's wing, instead of Dame's, everything will be completely different to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Cam would be a fucking superstar if he was under Jay's wing. If he was Jay's man instead of Dame's, I don't think Cam has a ceiling. Just because of his personality. We
would have to change everything about that. Rap. Why I don't really think
because he could rap. He has an ear. He had everything.
Yeah, but
like when Old Boy came out, like at that point, and when Dipset Anthem came out, imagine if he was Jay-Z's man instead of Dame when Rockefeller broke up.
Yeah.
Cam is not the same Cam. Like, that's not the same. Same if he would have took him with Def Jam, with Rihanna and all them. Because Cam was that type of person that he could have. To me.
Yeah, that definitely would have been something to see. But of course we see politics and Dame Dash just spearheading Cameron into the presidency as soon as he can. There was a lot of things happening that I agree with Jay-Z that shouldn't have happened. Don't wait till I go on vacation to try to make these moves like this. So now you putting a wedge between us. But once again, you got Harlem and you got Brooklyn. So when everybody's saying that if Cam came up under Jay-Z, it would have been different. It's just you would have to change everything about Cam.
Right.
Meaning he can no longer be about Harlem. He can only be from Harlem.
True.
Jay might have like you got too many guys
it's the
around.
reason why he was there. Yeah, that Harlem connection is a huge thing.
Let's not say come up under Jay. Let's just say if Jay would have signed Cam instead of, I mean, because Cam was his own man. He gonna be his own man, just like he said he can market himself too. He a man not afraid to rock pink. If Jay would have signed Cam versus Dame signing Cam, I think it would have been different. Not him like coming under him, like, I mean.
Okay, yeah, because I
think
might
be kind of the same sandwich.
Yeah, because I think Dame did everything by himself. Like he signed Cam, he did like all of that, and then Cam put out an album before. Like you still got Bleak and Beans working on their projects, and yet here go Cameron signed, big splash. You overshadowing the artist that's already there, and you the first artist besides
his own crew,
and you're the first artist outside of Jay-Z to go platinum on Rockefeller. At the end, if I've been grooming this spot for Bleak, and now I'm grooming it for Siegel, and here go Dame, and you know me and Dame not seeing eye to eye, and now you trying to shit on me? Oh, you better than me? No, that's not happening. I think that's how it kind of went. It had like Cam and Jim and them. They just was at the wrong place at the right time, and they got mixed up in that. But at the end of the day, it was just bad managing. And Joel Santana is another one, another artist, another young artist who just didn't want it. New York was lazy. We talked about this. The youth of New York was lazy. Meanwhile, Lil Wayne is becoming the greatest rapper of his generation because he decided to keep rapping. I told y'all, Santana and Wayne was neck and neck. I Can't Feel My Face mixtapes. Nobody was saying Wayne was better than Santana or vice versa. It was them two. Was the future.
I don't know about all that.
Nah, at the time, Wayne was.
You thought Santana was on the same level as Wayne?
No, I'm not. I don't know. I said the people. I said the people didn't separate them. Santana had the look. Santana had the girls, man. Santana was that guy.
Yeah, Santana. He was next up from New York for a while. Yeah.
Shout out to Roland said to keep it real. Dame new talent. Yes, Dame new talent, but if we're going to compare him to the talent that Jay-Z knows. Like, I get it. Like, Dame did know talent, but Jay knows talent too. Like, it's the roster, if you want to, I don't know, if you want to compare the rosters, that's not the same sandwich either anymore.
Yeah, Dame
not anymore.
Dame no talent, but
because you remember we were saying Hov ain't want to fuck with Kanye at first. You know what I mean? That was Dame shit, right? Kanye brought Dame.
Yes,
Dame brought Kanye to Rockefeller,
yes,
right?
that is true. Also, yes.
What are we talking about here?
We talk about Dame and Kanye and we talk about Dame and Jay the way who had the best eye for talent. Because Dame did bring Ye over. I do get
Jay,
that.
Cam, and Jay was kind of like
hold on. I can say Benny Siegel maybe too. Dame was Dame, ain't it?
But you can't give Cam. You can't give anyone Cam. Cam was already a proven talent.
True.
Cam was not a platinum artist.
Well, we were saying
no.
I get what Jay's saying though. He didn't find Cam.
Yeah, he was a proven artist already. He found Kanye. They found Siegel. They found Young Chris. They found Petey Crack. They found Freeway. You feel me? Like you can't say Cam, but who brought them on? Who brought on State Prop? Was it Cam? Was it Dame?
Why can't you say Cam? Baseline means the difference. Being around the right producers make a difference. Like Cam was a star, but Cam wasn't. I want to say Cam was a star.
Cam was a star, bro.
At that time, Cam
Dipset immunity, bro. That
Cam was on his way. He just was in a.
That was after Rockefeller. That was after Rockefeller. What do you mean?
Yeah, Diplomatic immunity was after that.
No, was it?
Yes, it was.
Actually, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was during the Rock because remember Purple Haze came out under the Rock too, so it was.
Yeah, but
diplomatic immunity didn't
it was
come
during
up under.
That was after Cam's debut on Rock. The last time we heard from
Cam
was
after his debut. Yes.
Horse, drugs, and entertainment, and he disappeared. Cam was gone. And he was fat. He was gone.
He came back skinny.
And he came back skinny under Dame, and then he went platinum.
Yeah, because at one point, Cam disappeared, yo. Like
after Sex Money,
Cam wasn't running for like 10 years straight. He disappeared for a bit. He fell off a little bit and came back.
The milk carton on the source one time, bro. They had him on the milk. Remember they used to do that? Yo, where's this artist?
Yeah.
On the milk carton. They had Cam on the milk carton one time, bro.
Yeah, my car's downstairs.
So I would definitely give Dame some credit for Cameron's resurgence.
No, No, but Cam already had a name, bro. He already had a name in the industry. Yeah, he wasn't a platinum artist, but Kanye didn't have a name. Like nobody took Kanye seriously, as a rapper until Rockefeller.
I'm not debating that. I'm saying we're still going to give Dame some credit for Cam.
No, we're not giving him credit. He gets none.
Well, hold on. He does get credit for signing him to the Rock, though. He got to give him credit.
No, he doesn't get credit for that.
Seeing his talent and giving him a shot, he definitely gets credit.
It's a no-brainer, bro. Cam was already nasty.
That's not a no-brainer. That's still not a no-brainer to sign Cam.
It wasn't a risk like signing Kanye.
So why ain't nobody else sign Cam? So why didn't nobody else sign Cam before that?
We don't know the business, but you can't say that he had an eye for talent because he found somebody that was already proven. Cam already had a name with those 2 albums, and y'all can't say they didn't. Yeah, maybe the lifestyle.
Not
changed,
disagreeing with you, bro.
But Cam declined, in my opinion.
Declined?
In my opinion.
Would Come Home With Me?
And Rockefeller album.
In my opinion.
That was his best album, nigga.
That was his. Wait, hold on. When did he decline? When did he decline?
After the Come Home With Me, when the lifestyle changed him, I think that's when he declined.
Okay. Cam is a moot point. What about Kanye? Because Dame definitely signed Kanye. It was not Jay.
See, here's my thing with Dame, and this is why he gets credit for Cameron to me, because he had the opportunity to sign Jim and he didn't. He missed that one. So you got to talk about his hits and his misses. He didn't think Jim Jones was a star. That was wrong. Jim Jones was a star. So that's something to put out on.
But
Cameron,
is Jim a star like Cam and Kanye, or was he a star?
Damn, he did balling. What are you talking about? Imagine balling on a major. That's what I'm saying. Jim
Jones is a star.
Jim Jones is a star.
Jim Jones and his wife carried his own TV show. Jim Jones is a star.
Nah, Jim definitely a star.
No. I'm not. Get on left for me, please. I'm not saying he's not a star, but in the starlights of a Cam or a Kanye. You get what I'm saying? Like I get what y'all saying. But
Jim didn't surpass Jewel and Cam at one time.
I'm about to say Jim actually surpassed him in the star level, bro.
And we have conversations that Jim
I ain't gonna say Jewel's. Jewel's fell off. Like he had one good album.
Still.
No, but I guess we're saying that Jim is a bigger star than Cam right now.
And Jewel's.
Both of them.
The hype man.
Together. And now Jim is the headliner for Dipset right now.
Yeah.
Like it's not Cam anymore.
Yeah.
Like as much as we like Cam and stuff, like.
Hey, guess what, guys? Tampa Bay's going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Tampa Bay going to the Super Bowl.
We going to the.
I'm gonna say this, right?
Tom Brady. It's really Tom Brady going to the Super Bowl. Fuck Tampa Bay. Tom Brady.
Hold on. I want to say something because I didn't say this to Flaw all season. Because I'm a football dude. I know that's your team. Even before Tom Brady signed, like I know that's your squad. In the beginning of the season, I actually did pick them to go to the Super Bowl. I just never told you that. I ain't gonna lie.
Word is life, you did?
I did. Word is life, okay. I did. I picked them in Kansas City to be in the Super Bowl.
So you about to get
that right.
You about to
see that right.
Get your wish.
Nah, but because why? To be honest, nobody in the NFC really scared me other than San Fran if they was going to be healthy and they weren't.
Miami Heat was fresh off the finals. My Bucks is in the Super Bowl.
Unfortunately, you will suffer a second loss in the finals because they're not going to win. I had them going though. I got Kansas City.
If they play Buffalo, you think they could beat Buffalo? If they play Buffalo?
Yes. But Buffalo could also beat them too. I think that's going to be a good game.
Who's the Facebook user that said, how long has Flaw been a Tampa Bay fan? I'm a Tampa Bay fan from the Sean King era fan.
Yeah. Flaw's actually a real Tampa Bay fan. That's what I'm saying. It was before this year. Definitely.
1999, buddy. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Because I know Flaw for at least 3 years now. You was always a Tampa Bay fan. Even when they was whack.
Even when they was trash.
Even when they was trash.
The round one was our first win since our Super Bowl win in 2002.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I've been here.
Like Flaw felt all 30 of them interceptions Jameis threw last year.
Yo.
Hey, yo, fuck y'all last Super Bowl win, B.
Oh,
because it was against the Raiders, bitch.
Yes, sir.
Fuck y'all last Super Bowl, B.
Fuck Rich Gannon. Fuck all that.
Man, I'm a Giants fan. I'm laughing at all you niggas. We got Super Bowls
now,
with a Z.
All right, see, now I was questioning. I'm not going to hold you. I was questioning Flaw's Tampa Bay Buccaneering fanship until he just said what he said. So now,
yeah, he was. Believe me, I would have been called him out if he was false flagging. I don't play that shit. Like he a real Bucks fan.
We lost to the Rams.
I ain't never know he was no Bucks fan.
He was.
Yo.
He's a Bucks fan.
Work done, and work sad. We lost like 12-9 to the St. Louis Rams that year. Sean King was a quarterback, and we lost. He was like the best defense in the league, and that's what
listen, bro. You solidified, bro. Damn.
Absolutely, we going to the bowl.
You psyched. We wasn't supposed to talk about this. You psyched up.
We're going to the bowl, man.
You psyched up. I feel that though.
So now,
as a football fan, congratulations, sir.
Appreciate it.
So now this can answer the question that everybody was asking. Was it Tom Brady or was it Bill Belichick?
Both.
It's both, man. Belichick got ass. We got to keep it a buck. The New England Patriots have ass on their roster, and I don't care how good of a coach you are.
Oh yeah, they ass.
If you got ass on your roster, it is what it is.
I think they both respectively should go down as the best at their position, respectively. Like Tom Brady will go down as the best quarterback. Bill Belichick is the best, hands down, the best head coach of all time.
Because guess what?
And being a Giants fan, and I got Bill Parcells on my list. Bill Parcells is like top 5, but Bill Belichick, who is his disciple, passed him a couple Super Bowls ago, and since this nigga got 6, it's a wrap.
And guess what? Belichick going to be coaching longer than Brady quarterbacks.
Right. And he don't feel like it doesn't seem like he's going to retire anytime soon.
Patriots will be
about to be done.
Think so? People been saying that, but I think he's going to prove that he's going to win another Super Bowl without Brady.
And it's not going to happen.
Hey,
so hold on. So you're saying you're saying that he's like Tom Brady won them Super Bowls. It wasn't Bill Belichick. Like he's not a good coach.
Tom Brady won those Super Bowls.
Yeah, but in the first 2, he barely threw a touchdown. Like they won in the first 3 Super Bowls, they won by 3, and it was all defensive games. What you mean?
I don't give a fuck how they won it. It's how they got there. Tom Brady.
No, but they didn't get in the first 3 Super Bowls. Tom Brady barely made the Pro Bowl. Like he wasn't a Pro Bowl quarterback. They was a running defensive team. That's what I'm saying. Like Tom Brady didn't become Tom Brady basically until.
Bro.
Okay. I'm just saying, like
that's
when it comes to being nasty, nobody thought of Tom Brady being nasty until Randy Moss got there and he broke all the records. But before that, all their rings was because they was a running team with Corey Dillon and they played good defense. And not because of Tom Brady threw touchdowns and shit. Like he didn't do that. So
that was kind of like all the topics that we had. Jay, you got some dumbass question you want to ask us?
Dumbass question.
Hold on. We had other topics though, didn't we?
No, that was
It's not even a question, bro. It's not even a question. It's an observation of what I'm seeing now that I've been with T-Mobile, and it's frightening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technology is outrunning us. And what I mean by is we have people who are walking around with $1,200 phones that don't know how to work the motherfuckers. They don't know how to save shit. Technology is watch. Yo, it pisses me off because here's the whole thing. You got niggas that's running around here, and he's talking kids, so I'm not even talking old people. You got kids running around here not knowing how to use their phones, not knowing how to save their data, not knowing how to attach shit, not knowing how to set shit up, like just not knowing. And it's just like, that's bad, bro.
I hear what you're saying, but if they knew how to do everything, then they wouldn't need T-Mobile reps. Like
that's why you got a job, baby.
He's super mad.
They wouldn't need your ass, nigga.
They wouldn't need
they absolutely
He's super mad. He got to do his job.
No.
He's super mad. He got to do his job.
It's not about doing my job. No, it's not about doing my job. Your Apple ID has nothing to do with me. Your Samsung account has nothing to do with me.
Nah, you right. But guess what?
Nigga, you customer service. If you don't just take the
No. That's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with us. So it's not about me doing my job. Me setting your phone up after you purchase it from me is my job.
I ain't gonna lie. It took me a long time to get comfortable with Apple products because I hate that Apple ID shit. Like you want to download this, push your Apple ID again. I don't remember, man. I don't give a fuck.
Password and all this shit.
I don't have a problem with none of that shit.
I turn your
remember
phone
the
on.
password. What the fuck?
You walk.
Yeah, but
right.
Yeah,
right. You walk out of my store. Your motherfucking phone works. My job is done.
But when
you coming back.
No, I'm saying
Jay, like, that's still your hold on. That's still your fucking job, Jay.
Jay.
No, it's not.
When you hold on. When they come back, you fix it, don't you?
Huh?
When they come back into the store, you help them, right?
No.
Hold on. So you be like, nah, I don't do that.
He's lying.
You gotta go to Apple. How am I lying? You gotta go to Apple. If it is not a T-Mobile problem, you have to go to Apple.
Damn.
Nah, that's a fact. That if you forget your Apple ID or some shit, or you lock your shit through Apple, you definitely got to go to the Apple store.
Yeah, I think people that forget their Apple ID is crazy. That's nuts.
If you got Apple Care,
you can't do none of that.
Apple Care, and you got all that. You crack your phone, you lost your phone. You got to go to Apple.
I see what you're saying, but when you come from Android like me, you didn't have to go through all of that Apple ID stuff whenever you want to.
It's like,
hey, Roland, hold on. Roland said, put it in your notes. Roland, what if your phone locked and you can't get in your notes?
No. That is true. That is true. A lot of people have their passwords in their
phone
notes
and can't get in the fucking phone. Though.
Now look,
Jay, if the phone locks, how are you going to get in your notes to get the password?
Again, not our problem. That's your problem.
Okay. I get it.
Word.
You're dumbass.
People like, man, I don't know shit.
Security passcode.
Yeah. I need supervisor every time I talk to you, bro.
I know, right? I'm not asking Jay to do shit.
As soon as I come to your shit, can I get your supervisor?
This is what y'all not getting. My supervisor will tell you, you have to go to Apple.
Yeah, if it, obviously, if it is some shit that T-Mobile can't do, then yeah, they should not be going to you. You're right.
It's a courtesy that I do it or try to fix it because that's just who I am. Me as a person, I want to try to help you out because I'm gonna try to upsell you.
Nice.
Now you nice.
Now you
nice.
Get
the fuck out of here.
First this sour, then this sweet.
I'm gonna do
Sour Patch Kid.
I'm gonna do it, but it's still frustrating when you walk away. It's just like, you dumbass fuck. You don't remember your own password.
Nigga mad.
Yeah, you mad.
Nigga mad as
hell.
You know how when we get mad, when we ask our girl they want to eat after they say they're hungry and they say we don't know.
Talk to these niggas, Jay.
When you come into the store and be like, I want to upgrade. All right, bet. Do you remember your Apple ID and password to transfer the information? I don't know. Y'all got it, right? No.
See,
bro, some people just don't know.
Yeah, nah, but hold on though. See, this is why I can't be a customer service person. That is a dumbass thing to ask though. Like, I'd be pissed. I get it. I understand.
Here's why.
Listen, hold on. Think about this though. You done had your phone for 4 years, bro. And you ain't changed your phone at all. Now you coming to get a new phone, and he asks you that question. You like, no, you know what I mean? Why don't y'all got that? I've had this phone for 4 years. Don't y'all do that?
No, that's a dumbass question. It's against the law for us to know.
All right, that's it. That's all you gotta say is no. You don't gotta be mad about it. Shit, I don't know.
And also, when I call T-Mobile, if I want some service done, they always ask me for this code. I don't know my code. Send me a temporary one. They do that every time. I don't know the code that you ask of. Fuck that code. I don't care.
Fuck that code. Hey, yo.
That code you give them, bro.
3 years ago.
You know how many
I gave him the code 3 years
ago. You gave a bitch that code. Yeah, it's like,
I don't know that code. What are you talking about,
bro?
They asked for a 3-year code. They asked for a 3-year-old code though, Jay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't remember what that code was. You make the code and you set up your account. That's it.
This shit funny as hell.
No,
look at this nigga. Hold on. This nigga mad as
Look at him. He's super mad.
Yo,
JR.
That nigga tight with the Hulk Hogan fit on, nigga. That nigga mad as
bro.
But that's an actual factual though. I don't know whatever code is that they asking me. I get
You
frustrated.
too young for that shit, my nigga.
Young for
You too young for that shit.
I don't know why this shit is so funny to me, man. How you mad that you got to do your job, nigga?
Here's my thing about.
But that's the all right. So here. All right. So since November, people's been because like Apple's they're on appointments only, so they're stretched out 2 months, right? They will literally go to Apple and have to wait in a line or wait so long, and they'll come and say, I know this isn't your company's thing, but Apple line is too long and you're my provider. Can you fix it? No.
Oh, nah. See, yeah.
No. Why not? I have you as a service. Yeah, your phone ring, right? You get your text message? Yeah, there we go. My job is done. Your Apple ID, your Samsung account, I have nothing to do with that, Chief. I don't know your motherfucking password to get in your work computer. So why would I know your motherfucking Apple ID?
I don't think I
would.
You
sold me the phone, dog. You sold me the phone, bro.
I sold you the phone.
What was you talking about?
I sold you the phone.
All right, well, listen, I don't know all that, bro. I don't know all that. I just know you sold me the phone, and that's it, yo.
Then you
I'm coming back to you. You sold me the phone. This shit don't work now, bro.
I'm gonna sit there and look at you just like this.
He's super. Can I speak to your supervisor, yo? I need to speak to your supervisor.
Supervisor gonna tell you the same shit.
Supervisor gonna tell you the same thing.
I wouldn't.
Oh, he was just looking at me dumb as hell. Like somebody talk to me. Like
I wouldn't mind having, like if I work customer service, I wouldn't mind having customers like that because it just seems to me like it just helps the time go by fast.
It does. That's why I do it.
Nah, I'd rather be bored, yo. I'm not I'm not. See, that's different, Flaw. I'm not a people person, so I don't want to talk to people.
Especially if she cute. What? Oh yeah, I got you, baby. We can figure this out.
Now if she cute. Okay, so now we see.
I don't like talking to dumb. I don't like talking to dumb, cute women at work either. I don't know. I don't like that.
Figure this thing out, baby.
It ain't nothing cute about talking to somebody that don't really know what you're talking about.
Basically, we weren't really talking about stupid people. We were talking about stupid, unattractive people. What you were saying, Jay?
Pretty much, yeah.
Nah, some of them, she walking with her man or something, then you got to go.
It's okay. Hold on. It's okay to be nice to women you are not attractive to, sir.
I'm a Libra. I do it naturally, baby. Okay. But still, but again, let me clarify. I do it. I do help because, like y'all said, it helps the time go by fast. But when you give me lip or when you give me attitude because you don't remember your password, then that's when I give you you stupid look. Thank God for these masks because my lip be cocked up to the side like, bruh.
I think that's why I can't be like I used to do that because I used to work at Best Buy dealing with all people and shit, and I used to work at another company dealing with. I can't do that no more. Yo. I'm too old for that. Dealing with people dumbass questions all day. I can't do it no more.
And don't think you're mad.
That shit is torturous.
I do it all day.
Don't think
you're mad. You do that. That shit is crazy. Like it's hard, man. I know it is.
Don't think your mask saves you from people seeing your facial expressions, Jay. So don't think
your eyes show everything. Bro.
And that's part of the reason I can't. Like, I'm not the type of person that can hide my facial expressions. I was never good at the customer service shit, yo. Because if you ask me a dumb question, I can't hide my facial expression. I can't.
Because depending on a person, I actually fuck with you. Like I actually fuck with you. I'm like, come on, you supposed to remember this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? And people get a laugh out of it and it's fun. Like if I'm not missing out on sales, then absolutely. But if it's busy and we got a queue full of people that's trying to come and get you, listen, bro.
I'm glad you brought that up because if I get somebody stupid and the person behind that person is a huge sale and the other rep get that,
what do you do?
Commission? Nah.
Oh,
now we pissed.
Yeah, but you're a customer service rep, bro. You got to help that person.
I'm also working for commission, though. I'm also working for commission.
I understand.
They remove customer service sales rep. I'm a mobile expert.
That's even worse.
That's funny. I'm just saying dumb people need help too, nigga. You can't just be flipping. You can't skip over the dumb people just to help the people that get your sales, nigga. Like, you can't do that.
That's even worse. Because if you an expert, give me my password.
No, nigga, it's yours.
You the expert.
You the expert, though.
It's yours.
So what are you an expert of? Just setting up phones and shit?
Tell me to switch your title back. Tell me to switch your title back. You a customer.
It's against the law for us to know that information.
Yeah, really, they're not supposed to know their password.
I'm not supposed to help you set up your.
I understand that.
Send me a temporary password so I can change it right there.
Well, go to Apple. Go to who owns the phone, Chief.
I bought this phone from you.
Hey, you bought it. Hold on. I want to bring it back to
Flaw be the nigga that you look at like, bro, like meet me outside in about an hour. All right.
Remember we was talking about Buffalo swinging it back to football because the Kansas City and Bills game about to start, right?
Yeah.
Remember I was talking about people ain't realized what Josh Allen was doing?
Yeah.
I just looked at the stats, right? Stephon Diggs had over 150 catches for over 1,700 yards this year.
Holy smoke.
That's what I'm saying. Josh Allen gonna get that fucking bag, nigga. People just he just played for Buffalo and don't nobody care.
That's a fact.
Can I ask a question? Can you text me and tell him on my way? Can I ask a question? Quick question. I know y'all probably talked about this, but I've seen it in the list, so I was confused. Griselda and Conway got beef?
That wasn't on our list.
That wasn't on. No, it wasn't.
Oh, I didn't.
Nah, he put that on there. But to talk about that, people say that, but to me, I think he trolling. But some people are like, why would you troll like that? Because he's done that before. But
bro, look at the group. That shit definitely says Griselda beef with Conway beef with Griselda beef with Conway beef with Griselda, or it said Conway and Griselda beef. I swear to God, I said I'm not thinking about it. Like,
okay, I don't recall putting it up there, but okay.
It's all good. It wasn't in the last list that he put out, but we probably was going to talk about it. But I think he's trolling. But even
which
if
one is Conway? That's the one that shot in the mouth, right?
Yes.
The last thing we posted about that was months ago. Was like 2 months ago, and we was like, we don't know who he talking about, and we like our favorite gangster is trolling. Remember we said that? But that was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, because that ain't usually the thing to do, trolling and shit. That's not really gangster niggas MO. Know what I'm saying? So
unless you unsent that fucking message, I swear to God. But
some people some people think he's trolling. He's done it before. We don't know what it is. I think they family.
Yeah, they cousin.
And I don't think we should care about this shit at all. Like he actually bringing out more artists. He got he just launched his new label. I think it's called Drumwork.
But what is it to troll about? Y'all niggas is like,
we don't know. We don't.
I don't
y'all
know.
Niggas is hip hop savior, bro. Like,
I really, he's done it before, yo. Like
but Conway is a Conway. He's him. I don't know why he does.
I don't get it.
When it's time to make music, we're here for that. But why he personally chooses to troll his own cousins?
It's the same as when you say Freddie talk to people. Like, I don't know, that's just him. But
like you want to ask Jarrell why Fred? I don't know.
I don't know. That's just him. He's just a funny ass nigga that don't care about what people think. Once he get in that booth though, that's all I really care about. But I don't think Conway going nowhere. And then even if he did, they family. I don't care about what label he's on.
You ready to get into the music? I ain't got shit else.
They just gonna be a short episode, baby. Like,
oh, now we at 1:38, and by the time the music play, we'll be at like 1:45. We get out of here almost at 2.
That's still a short episode. Damn.
This game seems like it's taking forever to come on out this motherfucker.
So let me tell you how so I had 2 tickets in, right? So I needed Adams to score. I need Evans to score. I need Grunt to score, and I needed I want to say Green Bay to win, and then I need Tampa Bay to win. I need Gronk to score, fucking Adams to score, and Aaron Rodgers to throw over 283, bro.
Wait.
Right?
You said you needed Green Bay and Tampa Bay to win. They played
two different tickets.
Oh. Well, you got to see what ticket go on what, because whatever Tampa Bay won, that ticket is the one you need to look at.
I know Gronk didn't score though, so it's a dub.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, I was just looking at the score. I don't know who scored. To be honest.
Gronk didn't score.
Damn.
But then we was watching the NFL Network at the job. So then after the little pre-show went off, so the the Kansas City and Bills game came on. But we're thinking it's live. So we're looking at why is the record's 4-1. So the whole time, like we just looking, watching the game, like, yo, damn, both games on at the same time. Come to find out, bitch, they played the game from early in the season, week 6. So we thought both games was on. Like, bitch, that shit like gave me a headache. I don't know why I just told that story, but
yeah,
because I got another ticket. I got another ticket with Kansas City and the Bills, but my shit wasn't updated. So when Stephon Diggs scored, my shit didn't update. When other people scored, my shit didn't. So I was like mad as fuck at work. But yeah, let's get into the songs. I tried to extend the episode. My bad.
Yo, for football wise, what's the name? Pat Mahomes got a turf toe injury though.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Josh Allen is actually a year younger. Going back to that convo we was having about his contract. Jay, we was talking about if Josh Allen, once his contract is coming up, once his rookie contract is over.
So do y'all think like? I mean,
his contract is going to be up there with Mahomes.
Yeah, he's definitely getting it back.
Yeah.
First time they've been in this situation.
Yep.
Since what? Jim Kelly?
Yes. It's his second year. Like this nigga only 24 years old.
Like he's looked at like he almost did the same thing Mahomes did.
Right. He's looked at as Mahomes to them, even though
Wayne stopped coming to Ewing, by the way. But yeah, he basically because Mahomes he improved Kansas City third year?
Second year.
Yeah,
he didn't play his second year. He didn't play his first year. Second year, he went to the AFC Championship game. Third year, he won the Super Bowl. This is fourth year.
If anything, he probably gonna get more.
Yeah, that's just because how football is designed. Like it doesn't matter how good you are. Like when your contract is up, you're gonna get paid more. Like whoever's up to get that payday, just get the payday. It's not about who's the best.
So Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees retired this year.
Drew Brees did not say, but he should, and he probably is. Phillip Rivers already announced that he's done.
So do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to retire?
No.
Like 3 years left.
Absolutely not. He mad as hell he just lost. Because he almost went to the Super Bowl, and that team is young. He the only old person on it. So he should stay. Because he hasn't lost anything. He's still Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Ron, what about if Tom Brady loses the Super Bowl, you think he gonna retire?
No. He went to the Super Bowl again. Next year was who in the NFC stopping them next year? Like so nasty that'd be like, nah, I can't fuck with them next year.
In the offseason, they're going to improve on what they lack. Like it's Tom Brady. You're going to want to play with Tom Brady.
Like, look, in the division, the Panthers don't have a quarterback. The Saints about to lose Breeze. They don't have a quarterback. And the Falcons are about. And the Falcons, they're not going. Jameis Winston ain't nobody to. I'm a Florida State fan. Jameis Winston is nobody to be scared of, though.
Oh yeah, not scared of. That's what I said. They got 30 interceptions, James Winston, because they gave him an extension.
Right, and then with the Falcons, they about to pick top 5. Right, they about to pick a quarterback. Matt Ryan ain't gonna be there anymore.
They probably gonna get Stafford.
They might. Stafford's gonna be. He's gonna be available. So we'll see.
And then not Chase Young. Haskins went. Matter of fact, Haskins is going to the Saints, I think.
Nah, the Steelers.
Okay, yeah.
Right, because we don't know if Big Ben is going to retire yet. He should retire too.
Yeah,
he's done.
He should retire.
Flaw, you got the song queued up? We might as well get it cracking.
Yeah, I'm gonna play mine first. I got mine up.
I'm gonna end the YouTube. Holla at y'all.
I'm about to
like, subscribe. Shout out to Roland. He always in the chat. Shout out to everybody that that came through. We'll holla at y'all. We about to play the songs. Peace.